Today, a new moon is in the sky, a 23-inch metal sphere placed in orbit by a Russian rocket. Here, an artist's conception of how the feat was accomplished. A three-stage rocket. Number one, the booster in the class of an intercontinental missile. Its weight estimated at 50 tons. The smaller second stage took over at 5,000 miles an hour and carried on to the highest point reached. 500 miles up, the artificial moon is boosted to a speed counterbalancing the pull of gravity and released. You are hearing the actual signals transmitted by the Earth-circling satellite, one of the great scientific feats of the age.
We've got ITSL action today between our own Derek Miller and Ashlee Freeman. Ashlee is also streaming on Twitch. I am not a fancy Twitch person, but you can find the details in the live streams Discord channel if you want to do the multi-Twitch. But I'm Jeremy Anders, joined by Matt Dominski. How are you tonight, Matt?
Good, good. I saw the OTSL placement or whatever it is. So excited to get back into some competitive Twilight Struggle this year.
Yeah, there we go. Glad to have you back. All right. This is some good, some bad here, Matt. We've got two scorings.
I guess Derek really thinks it's bad.
I'm not sure.
Oh, he's
Oh.
he's changing it back from when we gave him crap about.
That's funny. Okay.
So once you can see the hand again.
So Europe and Asia.
Yeah. So it's
nice to see. Nice that we're not getting purged with decall in hand.
Yeah, yeah. It's an all right hand. We can try and score Europe for Dom, and we can get Asia hopefully off for one if we want to headline it.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. Is Asia the headline, or are we purging?
Well, I was actually kind of thinking duck and cover. Then you can get into like a sneaky little, you could have done something a little different with Italy and get into like a sneaky little like only having them have one coup.
Okay, well, I'm glad we headline Asia now for sure, because that's a useful Cambridge.
Yeah, but Cambridge 5 means Asia was the right headline.
I think this Cambridge app just goes to France. You got a coup, and then make Derek have a 4-op, which he thankfully does to take France.
Yeah. It's good. I don't know if you go to France. I mean, I guess you do. But you can't take it because it's just a plus what is it? +2 realign. So
yeah, I think you go France, and I think you take your Iran coup, and then if you roll big on the Iran coup, it's actually a big problem for Derek because he's going to want to reestablish Middle East presence.
Yeah, what he could do though,
he can't do all that.
What he could do is go Italy and coup Italy, but yeah, I think he's going to do what you're. Oh, small coup. Okay, yeah. So went with what you did.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think this is right.
Yeah.
Honestly, even a 5 there really isn't a problem for Derek, but that's 6.
Yeah, that's a problem for Derek because, yeah, he doesn't get to take France. And now Ashlee can spread from Iran before Derek can respond with a coup of his own.
Yeah, so we'll see how Ashlee responds here.
IP war at least makes it interesting for Derek.
Yeah, did you enjoy your shout out about IP war on
I did.
Yeah.
I was interested to see what they were going to say. And I was happy to see I was one of the first to be chosen, so I didn't really watch the whole thing. But
that's awesome.
it was I did see your comments about Frank though, and I'm disappointed in Frank that he did not sign up for OTSL.
I don't know what that was about. I know
I think
Frank had a rough go of things for a while there,
yeah,
but come on
and
now.
he might have just forgotten about it.
Fair.
But at least he's going to get a stern talking to in California.
That's right. Okay,
But,
Warsaw. Well,
yeah,
that is the play of somebody who has Middle East scoring.
yeah, but this, yeah. So if she has it, you just, well, you could take a swing at Egypt, I guess, but
I think she should just take her 3. Yeah.
I think you just take the points. Yeah.
And she does.
So this is interesting. All 3 scorings are coming out this this turn.
Yeah, and they net 1 VP for Derek, so that's a good place for the US to be.
Yeah. Now it's just a matter of which ones will come out turn 3.
No ops placed into Asia yet. I have a feeling that'll change.
Yeah, I imagine that'll change soon. Derek's going to have to coup at some point and get some mill ops.
Yeah.
Huh.
Uh,
I don't know. I think you just go Malaysia, right? Yeah, do
I think
this.
we're gonna coup this.
No.
Oh, she hit the
Geez.
6.
I
Oh my
wouldn't
goodness,
coup
a
it.
couple big 6s in the Middle East.
Yeah, yeah. The Middle East is not going Derek's way. They just hate the U.S. right now.
Okay, special is nice. We'll get to overprotect France. I think a coup war here is fine for Derek. He wants to get to space.
Yeah, yeah. He wants to get a space, but I think better what would be is go to Malaysia, force her into Thailand, and then you can take a huge coup on Thailand.
Yeah, let's see what Derek does. He's gonna go for I don't know. I don't like cooing Vietnam with Purge. Seems like overkill.
I think right now you just space decall because you can't give up Indo-Pac or she just walks right in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the right play.
Now I don't know if she moves into Thailand though. Well, I guess she still does. Baits Derek into a coup and then it goes up to 4 and then she can take a coup next turn.
You cut out on me a little bit. What'd you say, Matt?
Oh, sorry. I was saying I think if she takes Thailand, oh, she's going to space. I was going to say I think taking Thailand is the right move for the Soviets here, because then Derek would coup Thailand, but it would go back to 4, and then she could coup Thailand back AR1 this turn.
Oh, this hand's ugly.
This is an ugly hand, yeah. And
I like the big coup of Vietnam there.
Yeah. After she didn't do anything, I think that's the right play, and he needed mill ops anyways. But yeah, Comic-Con is not the right card for blockade. But
I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
old blockade. That feels unnecessary to me, though. Govs.
Yeah, because you're not going to CNS in the headline.
Okay, I don't love that sock govs because Derek doesn't have to respond to anything right away.
Well, she's going to coup Italy.
Okay, but
I'm assuming. I mean, that's my assumption.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the 3-up, I just.
Yeah, I would have rather seen a 4-up, but
yeah,
I think you have to put 3 in there though. You can't leave it at 1, Derek. Oh man. Oh, right, it's a 4-up. I was thinking another 3. Now she still has adjacency, so I don't know if that was the right move by Derek because he can't really fight anymore there.
Well, the only four, unless she jammed with China, which seems pretty nuts to me, the only four out there is Marshall Plan, so he should be okay. Oh, actually, NTB's out there. I'm sorry.
And yeah, NTB. Well, if she had NTB, that's what she would have cooed with, I think.
Yeah, there's also that.
Um, yeah, I mean it's not a great use of China, but if she knew Derek only had 1 and 2 ops, it's
No,
not
I mean,
terrible.
yeah, obviously we don't know what she has, but clean threes out there, threes or fours for Derek would be containment, 5-year plan, Marshall,
Yeah,
NTB. So there
yeah.
are
But a 3-up isn't as useful because Derek can just take it back right away.
Truman also still around. So if Ashlee doesn't control Truman, she's definitely
That's
not going to do something like that.
right, yeah. And she's just going to give up
Down
on it.
to another 6 in the Middle East. My goodness.
Telling you, 6 Middle East is anti US right now.
So Derek's going to go grab his coup, which this Iran coup is very lucrative if we can hit a 5. Yeah, 5. Nope.
And
We got
yeah,
a fifth of the way to a 5.
yeah,
Um, the,
completely anti-US.
I think that was the correct play, but the one issue I see there is if Ashlee does have. Oh no, we played D-stall, didn't we? No, D-calls. No, D-stall's out.
We space decall, yeah.
So a D-stall event, which we're thankfully not seeing, could have lost Thailand, but I think that was still the right play.
Yeah, Thailand for her right now is not truly needed though. Other than Southeast Asia is nice, but she's going to get both Koreas, India, Pakistan potentially. We'll see how this. I don't like the 2 into Pakistan. I'd rather she just put 1 and then start crawling because of IP war.
Yeah, and I think the time for IP war is
Now,
now, actually, right?
yeah,
Over one Thailand? Like, what does one Thailand do at this point?
yeah. I don't know.
I would just event the war. I mean, he might be worried that he's leaving himself with nothing but one ops going forward, but
But he's going to use it as for the war anyways. So he's not. He's not. I'd be surprised if he's going to play it for the ops.
yeah, here we go. Here we go. We got there, and we didn't hit the roll, but that was the right play.
Yeah. I think that's the right play as well. Derek's got to be worried about a Middle East control at some point here.
Middle East is downright ugly.
Yeah, if she takes Israel here and then coups Egypt AR1 next turn because Nasser's not going to be played and hits that, this is going to get really ugly for Derek. All right, so this has got to take, yeah.
Yeah,
She's got to overprotect North Korea by the end of this turn, though.
Yeah, Derek's got a lot to do here. He's got to take Thailand. I mean, I don't think we've seen De Gaulle or Suez. So one into France is vital.
No, because it was AI war and SOC govs. So yeah, I don't think we've seen either.
The deck is very blue, at least. That's something. And Truman's still around, as I said earlier. So
which might be why she's holding off on De Gaulle if she has it.
yeah, I think that's pretty likely. Yeah, but Nasser, I mean, it's downright painful. Like I usually, sometimes, Matt, I think perhaps you think about Middle East control a little bit too much, but in this case, like it's a real threat.
Yeah, I do love my controls of regions if I especially like Middle East and Asia. But I think it's a truthfully a good threat here because if she takes Israel, she blocks Derek's movement in the region for the most part, other than to Jordan. But if Derek goes to Jordan, she can quickly take Saudi and a coup on Egypt. And actually, Wait, did Derek lose a card or something?
He blockaded in the headline.
Oh, right. So he's going to have to play Nasser. Oh,
Yeah,
that
he's
is.
got some.
I
Okay. Oh, and she
forgot.
does have D-stall. Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no Truman, which is why she didn't go further into Italy.
Yeah, and not a ton of ops for her either. I mean, she could have used China, like we said, but she didn't really have. Yeah, she didn't really have anything going on to try to make some push in Italy.
Yeah, yeah. Now that we see that hand.
Yeah, and I think just one Thailand is right. I mean, this one op is actually really nice for Derek, even if he got
Oh
some
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah. It's a great op. There or France, I think makes sense, but without her having a France attack card, I think Thailand makes more sense.
Yeah, and
Huh.
Derek's three cards. So that is threatening Dom.
Yeah,
Derek's got to grab Wow.
she needs to overprotect North Korea.
Yeah, we know it's not a threat, but that's definitely a good thing for her to do. Yeah.
Yeah, well, even if it's not a threat this turn, it will be next turn with Derek having the China card.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely not a threat this turn having Nasser, which is really going to be a pain for him in the Middle East.
And if we don't see D-stall here, oh well, no, we can't go to Colombia.
We
Like
can't.
France.
She
And there it is.
she's okay. I was thinking she can't, but
She's risking EEU here, but I think this is right.
yeah,
Argentina with the other one?
yeah, she went Argentina, Venezuela, Mexico, and Algeria.
Oh, Derek does do Colombia. That's just okay. That's interesting. It's a very weak Europe, but he gets both of them. He gets Suez and De Gaulle. And this
Yeah.
first blush to me, Matt, looks like a wonderful containment hand.
Yeah, I think containment's a good option. 5-year plan could be interesting. Duck and I don't think you want to do duck and cover because that negates your Colombia.
Yeah, no, definitely no duck.
But Middle East is very, very dangerous for Derek right now.
So I think so. She had UN and defectors. So I think we know 7 of her cards.
It's
Truman, defectors, independent Reds, Marshall, UN. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have IPR.
Yeah,
So we know 6 of her cards. And nuclear test ban.
yeah, that is correct. I'm not sure what Derek's waiting for, or did he freeze? No, he didn't freeze. She has defectors, so I don't, so Derek can't be like trying to psych her out there.
Middle East is not the scoring we wanted to see.
No.
Oh, another Cambridge.
Oh no. Oh no.
That was a redraw.
So this goes Egypt, and then she coups Panama. It's got to be.
Well, you could see her do something. Well, no, actually, that's dumb. Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say she could put in Lebanon and then take Lebanon spread in South America, but Derek controls the scoring, so that's not really a threat.
But
Derek will get presence.
Well, if she does that, I think Derek just takes a coup in Middle East.
Yeah, and he has decent cards to do it. So that was a fun idea in my head for like
it was fun because if his coup fails, he could be looking at a empty control, presenceless control, most likely a presenceless Dom if she does that.
Yeah.
She could put in Egypt and coup Lebanon and kick him out for the most part.
Yeah, because then what? Derek's got to go into Israel or just coup Libya.
Yeah, do one of those two, and then that lowers DEFCON, which then she can protect South America instead of having him walk in with her lowering DEFCON.
I think I'd be pretty boring here, honestly. I'd just place into Egypt,
And
take my Panama coup.
Yeah,
Take Mexico, spread into Brazil,
Yeah, I think that is the probably the smartest decision.
Because she has plenty of ops here. She can UN Marshal and she has NTB.
Yeah. But she knows Derek has the Middle East, so I think she wants to maximize this scoring. Yeah.
Yeah, and this. Oh, well, okay.
Oh, it doesn't even go into the Middle East. Interesting.
Well, Zaire actually probably is better than Mexico. I think this is right.
Right, permanently banned from all leagues. That's what the chat says.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull that up. Let's see if I can do it without hitting the sound.
Yeah, just make sure to turn it all the way down first.
All right. So Derek, I would just be.
I think I mean you take a coup there, or oh
I
no.
would just take a two-up coup as Zaire. If we're gonna coup Brazil, I would go as big as possible.
If you're gonna go,
Three.
yeah, you go with a 4-up if you're going Brazil. But this just gives her time to take more countries and
Oh,
a 4-up.
yeah. So that's never mind.
So she coups Colombia. Has to be a coup of Colombia.
Yeah, that's a threat Derek can make good on.
Yeah. But that's a nasty scoring looming for him.
Yep, she does go for the Columbia coup.
Gets her mill ops, rolls high enough for it to be a little bit of an issue.
Let's place Panama. I'd like to get one into Mexico.
Yeah, or South Africa.
Yeah, oh, and Algeria, very important too.
Yeah.
I think this is fine. I mean, Uruguay. I might have
I
just
mean,
taken
President's,
Algeria instead of Uruguay because she
yeah,
has the
or,
four to take Argentina and Algeria now.
yeah, which I think she might just do, which I probably would do, just take both the countries.
Yeah,
So I think taking Algeria was better than going to Uruguay.
yeah, I think so too.
I'd take Marshall Plan or Yuaning, I mean.
Well, she goes for Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico's also, I mean, she has 2 countries already in Africa, so Mexico makes sense too, I think. Oh, she redrew EU.
Yeah, and those are still at 3-3, right? So the space of EU actually makes.
Yeah, no, I think that was the right call there. Yeah, and that's a good play there. Helpful with containment.
Yep.
She could always be sneaky here and coup Uruguay and see if that succeeds, set up real lines on Brazil.
Hmm.
Or just take real lines on Panama right now.
Yeah, if I'm. Let's see what she. Okay, taking. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
it's an open battleground, not the most.
It's not contested, so
Yeah, I was going to say something like this. Oh, I was thinking this for an AR6 play, but this is interesting right now to threaten the relines on Mexico and also break into the bottom half of South America.
Yeah, yeah. I getting a third one into there, I think might have been. Oh, she only has a one. Oh, right, because we know she has Truman. Yeah, so that was a good play.
Yeah, so let's just take Argentina.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
I think since India was not contested at the time, putting putting a third op into Argentina probably was a little better, like Argentina and Venezuela maybe.
Yeah, they were moving decently fast there. When I was going to say I would have spread out in a mid-war region instead of taking India there.
Yeah,
And Derek putting that extra up into Saharan makes a lot of sense to me.
yeah,
Southeast Asia, shockingly good for the US here.
yeah. Africa could go either way. Derek seems to be getting drawing all the or most of the scoring cards though. I think two, four,
Yeah.
five of the six so far, right? That we've
Yeah,
seen.
yeah, she's only had one, and yeah, you're right, 5 or 6.
Yeah. So that's got to be a little annoying for him.
Yeah, PCR is a pretty annoying headline here,
Yeah.
and that's what he goes with.
She might
OAS
just
also.
huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
OAS
yes.
also, but
Yeah.
OAS can be effective as an AR7 play, perhaps.
Yeah. She might counter Panama with just cooing um Venezuela though. Because she
Yeah,
doesn't
but that's okay because then she didn't coup anything else, right?
but what else would she coup though?
Probably Panama.
Yeah. Ooh, Che.
She's
So this
obnoxious,
Che's very obnoxious actually.
especially with Africa in hand and with a 6.
Yeah. Well, either way, these are going to her because it's a three op, right? Like with
Yeah,
them saying
yeah,
one.
but unfortunately for Derek, Shea ate his Wheaties before he popped on out of that bunker.
Yeah, yeah. Getting a six on it really makes it so Derek cannot get it back for the most part.
And that's like Derek's probably going to be domed in Africa now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
low roll there at least.
yeah. I think Venezuela was a better choice because she would have had it,
Yeah, I agree. She would have gotten it.
and then she takes Chile.
I was just going to say, let's play China and let's take both of these.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, if she could Venezuela, gets that back, then she just has to take Chile, and she's still even there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because the two would have worked in
Yeah,
Venezuela.
yeah. Nigeria's good here. She's got to take Chile now. She cannot leave that open.
Yeah, if she has a clean 3, it's got to just be 2 Chile, 1 Nigeria, I think.
Yeah. Or Angola to protect from a flip.
That's true. But she does have a clean 3 and she does take
Does
Chile
do.
and Nigeria.
Yeah, which is fine as well.
So I don't think we're getting out of this turn without playing Comic Con, but it is going to be a little sad with the Pope, and I think Poland's still at 3, soon to be 4.
I think you're right on that. Yeah. Because we have not seen. Have we not seen Warsaw?
She played it for ops.
She played it for ops, right? Okay.
It's in the deck. She played it on turn 1 or 2. I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah. I like playing. I like keeping it in the deck if I'm Soviets. I like eventing it if I'm the US because it's such a dangerous late war card.
Oh yeah. Well, it gets NATO for you. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
play that
it
pretty freely as the US.
yeah,
So let's see
but it
Poland, Eric.
but in the late war for the Soviets, just having that threat to undo um
Oh,
control or dom, yeah.
And she does take Burma, which surprises me a little bit, but it's going to work out. She's going to get a point out of that.
Yeah, yeah, Derek can still fill up. Let's see. So it's 2-3. So he's up 4 points there. He can go to 6 if he really wants to, but he doesn't really have the ops for it.
So, what's our brush target, Matt? Is it just Mexico?
Oh, yeah, you don't want to do Pakistan. You I would say you could do something in the Middle East, but that's already scored. You can't do anything in South America. So yeah, I think Mexico, maybe take a swing at was that Guatemala first and then do it.
Oh, she's going in on Southeast Asia. This is unfortunate,
Well,
Derek. Does
it's
take it
unfortunate.
too.
It makes sense because now she has Dom there.
Yeah, and I think we've got to. We can't really respond to this.
I just score Southeast Asia. It gets you. I mean, if she has Asia scoring, that's really dangerous. I guess you could use Suez and spread.
I think if we're thinking about stopping Asia Dom, the only real option is to brush Lao.
Well, you can put one into Malaysia, and that evens it out, right? 3, 4.
No, I think
Oh,
he needs two countries, doesn't
he
he?
needs 2 countries, yeah.
And actually, because if you're going to place into Malaysia and the Philippines, I think you can expect her to flip Thailand with the China card.
Yeah.
So
And
this
she
is
has
actually all of a sudden,
and she has Afghanistan open as well for the 8th country.
yeah, because all of a sudden Derek is in big trouble here. He's
Yeah,
down 9. He's going to get 2 here. We'll see if we get a quick Asia down dropped on us.
yeah, if she does, that goes to 14, 16 with the mill ops, but he has targets, so that really shouldn't happen.
Well, he'll
And
get him
then
4.
yeah, and then it's a race to that 2 point spot on yeah, here we go, space race. She gets it, so now he has to respond with Lib Theo, yeah. Misses. Now if she hits that, back to the 9, and then it's 16 with Asia.
Okay, so we're brushing Mexico. Yep. Oh,
Oh man.
there was no unmodified target, so that wasn't going to work anywhere.
Well, I
Yeah.
was thinking he could take a coup on Guatemala first just to see if he could like knock her out of there to get one less modifier.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with that is he doesn't really have a good card to use because we want to event OAS and the Pope.
Right, yeah, yeah. And Suez is actually kind of well, actually he could just event Suez just to get it out of the deck if he wants.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with that is if the UK is just at 5, which I think it is, that's going to block Dom. Okay, overprotection of the Koreas isn't bad.
Yeah, which makes me think she might be willing to play the China card next turn.
Okay, here's some.
Ooh, ABM grain. He's holding We Will Bear You, so he can control
It's got to
that.
be grain. Because Missile Envy ends the game.
Yeah. Yeah, with We Will Bear You, yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Oh no.
Oh.
And he draws and she has voice. So that's a coup and then drop
And then
Defcon.
that's
If she did not do Missile Envy,
yeah, that's an unfortunate mistake for Ashlee. She was in a good position there. You know, she gets a quick Asia scoring, she gets OPEC. You know, she had a path to 20
she had a
there,
path to 20
potentially.
easily.
Derek had some decent scorings out there for him, but
yeah, I don't know if she must not have been hard tracking maybe, or just was hoping.
yeah, because there's all kinds of degraders out there. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's rough for her because she was in a good place in this game. So
yeah,
that's an unfortunate one for Ashlee.
yeah. If she's not, for anybody watching, if you aren't card tracking, this is the reason to card track, if for nothing else. Just for degraders.
Yeah, that's just an unfortunate one there,
Yeah.
but a nice win for Derek Miller. He is I okay, I closed the tab like an idiot, but
I think
he's
he's
right
8 and
on the edge of ITSL playoffs. So this is a very good win
yeah, I think
for
this
Derek
move.
there.
Yeah, I think this moves him to 8-5 now.
Yeah, that sounds right. So
But yeah,
a nice win for Derek. Any final thoughts on this one, Matt?
no, I think he got lucky there with the Missile Envy poll, or headline, I mean, and Middle East. I was really hoping to see a control there, maybe even a presenceless control, but maybe next time.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us. For Matt Dominski, I am Jeremy Anders. Have a good night, everybody.